time, it is with great pleasure that we welcome not one, but two class representatives to deliver their speech. And not only are they Moroccan, but also international. I would like to call Mrs. Soukaina Shebek and Mr. Gombo Kibello.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الخلق والمرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى أهله وصحبه. سيد الرئيس، أعضاء هيئة التدريس والإدارة، أعزائي الخريجين، ضيوفنا الكرام، نشكركم جزيل الشكر لحضوركم هذا الحفل الكريم الذي يمثل نقطة تحول في حياتنا، أثرت فينا ورسمت معالم مستقبلنا. يسعدنا ويشرفنا أن نقف أمامكم اليوم مخاطبينكم بحال الخريجين، آملين أن نلخص في خطابنا هذا كل ما عشناه خلال هذه الفترة.
Graduates, esteemed faculty, parents, relatives, undergraduates, the Board of Trustees, friends, and random old people that like coming to these things. Good afternoon, and congratulations to you, the class of 2015.
We are honored to have the opportunity to speak in front of you today.
Okay, honestly, you might find some of this stuff inspiring. You might even find some of it cheesy. But there's one thing you should remember. You will certainly forget all about it by the end of the night.
I, along with Gumbo, took the responsibility of class representative in a very serious way. In fact, we got ready with the same intensity and dedication that I am sure most of you devoted students do when preparing for an exam or a paper.
And so, after 3 cups of nus-nus, late last night we began. We had 99 problems, but the speech ain't one.
We want to change. Change by making history and delivering the first dual speech ever been done into AUI history.
Because yes, we can! Okay. Putting our egos aside, in the last 4 years here at AUI, we learned an important lesson. We learned that when people come together, anything becomes possible. And a great quote comes to mind. You alone can do it, but you can't do it all alone.
Vous seuls pouvez le faire, mais vous ne pouvez pas y arriver seul. Cela signifie qu'en chacun d'entre vous, il existe un potentiel énorme pour réaliser vos rêves et projets, mais que vous aurez besoin d'aide pendant cette quête.
Okay, so what we're trying to say is that each of us has the potential to accomplish our goals. However, you might need a helping hand along the way.
En fait, si l'on suit le fil de l'histoire, la plupart des personnes qui ont réussi étaient souvent en groupe, en duo ou en tandem.
In fact, throughout history, the most successful people are those who work together. They couldn't do it alone. Okay, let's look at Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak, the creators of Apple Computer. Couldn't do it alone.
The late King Hassan II and the late King Fahd of Saudi Arabia, the 2 founding fathers of AUI, couldn't do it alone.
Beyonce and Jay-Z, the biggest power couple of all time, couldn't do it alone.
Your mom and your dad, who conceived you all, couldn't do it alone.
Okay. Awkward moment. You get the idea. Of course, we mustn't forget to thank our parents. Parents, Yes? Okay. You have sacrificed so much, primarily money, aka
Cash,
flus,
dinero,
and my personal favorite, YMCMB. I'm sure you've sacrificed lots of other things, but I'm going to say this. Money is the number one thing you bring up the most often. But thank you for providing it, and for that, we say thank you.
On tenait bien sûr à remercier nos parents qui se sont tellement sacrifiés pendant ces 4 années passées ici. Mes très chers parents, avant que vous ne soyez trop fiers et euphoriques à l'idée qu'on reçoive notre diplôme, écoutez très très bien. En fait, pendant ces 4 années, vous n'avez pas vraiment eu l'occasion de nous voir, même pendant les rares week-ends où on rentrait à la maison, et vous vous en plaignez tout le temps. Mais c'est terminé. Vous êtes en face de nous voir tous les jours, à chaque moment, affalés dans nos chambres, à seulement dire
« Maman, pourquoi le Wi-Fi ne marche pas ?»
Ou sinon, dans la même variante,
« Maman, fiat Dieu !»
Donc, soyez patients, jusqu'à ce qu'on ait du travail.
We've all been to the job fair, guys. So,
brace yourself, unemployment is coming.
Okay, my old buddy, Mr. Albert Einstein, once said, education is what remains after one has forgotten everything they've learned in school.
L'éducation et la culture est ce qui reste après que l'on ait oublié tout ce que l'on a appris à l'école.
That saying had little meaning to us until now. The most important lesson that we learned here at our time in the mountain, more important than quantitative methods.
Sorry, Dr. Beijou.
Computer science.
Sorry, Dr. Suki.
Mass communication.
Sorry, Dr. Bouzienne.
And software engineering.
Sorry, Dr. Kteni.
Okay. Okay, don't get us wrong. You're all great and all. We must remember the lessons that you taught us. Thank you for pushing us through our very limits. And yes, that, my friend, is the only time you can discover your true potential. And that is the real education.
So for that, dear professors, we thank you all. You alone can do it, but you can't do it all alone. We're not saying that you have to sit at home waiting, Galcin, Katsinov le prochain FIFA 2017. We're saying dare to be who you truly want to be.
Stop waiting for that dream job, for an internship, for a master's, for a husband. Success is achieved when you stop waiting. So go out there, guys, and grab it.
Osez être ce que vous avez toujours eu envie d'être. Allez de l'avant. Faites face à vos peurs, vos envies. Sortez de votre zone de confort. Croyez en quelque chose, peu importe. Dieu, votre destin, votre vie, votre karma. Ne baissez jamais les bras. C'est comme en amour. Vous saurez quand vous aurez trouvé. Alors continuez à chercher jusqu'à ce que vous trouviez. Soyez fous et insatiables.
We're saying dare to be. Dare to be a CEO.
An engineer.
A business owner.
An engineer.
A fashion icon.
A teacher.
A lawyer.
An engineer.
Okay, enough with the list. And remember, don't be afraid to fail. Whether you fear failure or not, it will come. Trust me. We're not saying it's easy. Trust me, I know nothing, just like Jon Snow. But the beauty is through disappointment, you too can reinvent yourself.
Like for example here at AUI. If you fail certain classes enough times, you simply change your major. I myself wanted to pursue a career in business administration. And here I am today, following my dreams and passion, with a degree in communication.
So, as we prepare to move on to the next chapter of our lives, we must remind ourselves that everyone needs a supporting cast. Every student needs a teacher.
Every president needs an advisor.
Every great football player, even Ronaldo and Messi themselves, needs a coach.
Even the controversial movie director, Mr. Nabil Ayouch, who was just here standing here last year, now needs a very good lawyer.
Sorry, Mr. Ayouch. We have nothing but much love for you.
Unfortunately, AUI is now our past, and living it will be very bittersweet.
Very, very bittersweet.
You will miss the person you are now at this exact moment in this jbel, because you will never be this person again.
We have to say so many goodbyes.
No, Gumbo.
Why is that?
Because, unlike your generation, Mom and Dad, we have grown up in an era of Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat,
and Tinder.
Gumbo. So now, we don't have to do it alone. Our friends are just a mouse click away.
Or a swipe away. It's a wonderful feeling to look around this gym and see all the faces that helped us to become who we are at AUI.
We didn't meet this person by accident. We were meant to cross paths.
So, for that reason, we would like to leave you with a few thank yous.
Thank you, dear administration and enrollment services, for making registration the worst and best cardio training ever.
No thank you, Turnitin, for keeping us honest.
Thank you, ITS, for...
Still loading.
Thank you, Housing Department, for choosing the most incompatible people and bringing them together.
And a very special thanks to the Health Center.
Okay, moving on. And last but not least, thank you to the Security Department for keeping us always safe and sound, at least before midnight. Because remember, the night is long and full of terrors.
Okay. Enough with the thank yous. Before we wrap things up, I'd like to share a dream with you. Oh, no, not that dream. This is a dream where I stand up in front of you, my friends, my family, and my academic adjudicators, and congratulate to you, the class of 2015, on a job done.
Today is the first day of the rest of our lives.
And so is tomorrow.
Beware that we are linked forever. We will always be a community. We will always find a way to run into each other randomly in every possible city or situation, whether you like it or not, because
you are not alone.
You are Ruz Lachawen. Congratulations, class of 2015. We made it!
Give them an A! Give them a U!